Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Gigi Sister Show. If you're new to our podcast, I am Vanessa.
I am Michelle, and welcome.
Welcome. And usually we have a drink with every show. And today, Michelle made us strawberry margaritas.
Strawberry limeade, get
oh,
it
yeah.
right.
Sorry.
Get it right, Vanessa.
Perdón.
Yeah. What? How many episodes are we in?
I think this is episode 19. I think I have to go back to my editing book.
Yeah, we have 18 videos already uploaded, in case you're new. So follow along.
YouTube and Spotify, guys. Okay. So
that can be addicting, dude.
It's really good, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So have you ever... okay. I was working the other day, and sometimes I work from home. And Alexia came over to visit the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, do you mind if I watch TV? Because sometimes I work from my countertop downstairs in the kitchen. And I'm like, no, watch TV. Go ahead. And then she's all like, oh, I have to watch Mormon Wives, or I think that's what it's called on Hulu.
Yes, I seen it. Dude,
you watch it?
No, I haven't seen the show. I read it. I seen videos about it. Damn. So, I don't know the main character, but she's a little sucia.
Okay. So I guess a new season came out, and I've never watched it before. I know what the show is.
They're young.
Yeah, and they live in Utah or something like that. And they're Mormon. Well, anyways, I'm here typing away, and then Alexia's watching it. So I'm listening. Usually I listen to like background noise.
Yeah.
No joke. I got secondhand embarrassment from all these pinches viejas.
Dude,
like just... So I guess the season started off, somebody cheated on their husband. They were having an emotional affair. I don't even know the characters' names.
There's like probably 6. You know what? Overall,
it's not even characters. These women's names.
I don't even know their names.
One of them goes, I was having an emotional relationship with this man. I cheated on my husband and we kissed twice. And then it shoots over to the husband he's telling his BFF what happened. And he gave her the okay to share her story. Like what he did, he goes, I forgave her, but I feel like such a loser. Or he didn't say loser, he said something else. But I'm just like, that's nothing. I know, that's what Alexia said.
That is nothing. I don't know when the season started or the first one season. I don't know how many seasons there is. But what happened is that I guess these group of girls and their spouses were technically all sleeping with each other. They were swingers.
Well, yes, I remember it started off.
Yes.
It started off as mom talk. I heard that word a lot during the day.
So they will literally sleep with each other.
They were swingers.
They were all swingers with each other. All of them. And then the problem was que uno se got like emotional attached to the other one. Y la vieja se enojó. Like, I don't want you sleeping with my husband no more. Y ahí comenzó todo el pinche pleito.
No joke. Me dio tanta vergüenza, but I couldn't stop listening. I didn't watch it, so I don't know whose voice belongs to who.
I don't know their names.
Working. But I go, Alexia, I can't believe you're rotting your brain with this bullshit.
Dude, it's entertaining.
And hold on. And then Alexia goes, it's no better than you watching the Real Housewives
of Orange County Jersey. Or whatever.
Orange County is my favorite. Orange County and Jersey are my favorite.
See, it's just entertainment. It's just now the religion. It's like one of them was like, I don't want to be part of the Mormon, church no more. And was like, and her family was like, no, you have to be, well, everybody knows we're swingers. I don't want to, like, it was just like so much like that vergüenza, but it's funny. Like and they're all young.
Yeah, they all look like they're like in their late 20s or maybe.
And then I guess someone 30s. Like one decided to divorce her husband. Se enamoró con otro. The cops were involved because they were like going at it. I don't know,
but I was.
But you know what? I kind of want to sit down and watch it from season 1.
I thought Mormons were supposed to be like no sex.
Like don't they soak and shake? Remember that video?
Okay, I will never forget when I learned what soaking was. I love explaining what soaking is.
I didn't know what it was
until I sent it to you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's freaking entertaining. If people don't know what soak,
let me explain it.
Hold on, soak and shake. You can make very good money off of it if you need a job in that.
Okay. So a couple years ago, I came across a reel. It wasn't even a TikTok. It was it was about soaking. And I was like, what the fuck is soaking? And the guy, no, sorry, it was a girl explaining it. And she was saying, wasn't explaining exactly what soaking was. She was explaining
What
that
shake?
one of her friends, yeah, what the shaking was. She was explaining that one of her friends got paid $50 to shake. And I was like, what the
I
fuck?
want to
So then,
shake.
and then so then I started reading the comments and I was like, oh, Mormons do this, okay? At BYU, which isn't that like their most popular university? I don't
I
even know
don't
what it stands
know.
for. Anyways, something university.
So Mormon religion, you can't have sex
Before
before
marriage. You
marriage.
can't even kiss, I don't think. I don't
No,
know.
so a soak and shake is basically
No, I want to explain it because it's so funny. I love explaining
being
it to
aggressive
it.
already. Cut you off
So
already.
Mormons don't technically have sex. So what they do is the guy inserts his penis in the vagina and just lets it soak, aka just lets it sit there, and then a third person comes in and freaking gets under the bed or
Goes,
sits on the bed and like
shake like a tsunami, like a tsunami coming.
And technically it's not
Consider
it's not sex because the man is not stroking, but he ends up ejaculating. Bro, and the other thing that these Mormons like to do is anal because supposedly that's not sex. But anyways, that's a whole different story because I went down this rabbit hole and then I sent it to Michelle, I sent it to Liza.
Dude, I
sent it to everybody.
When I got it, I was like, no way. I even sent it to everybody that I knew. I even told my boss about it. She's like, I think I'll make a side job. I'm gonna go to Utah and I'll be like, I'll shake you. How do you want it? Like $50 for this kind of shake. If you want it rough, like a tsunami, will be like $75. Like, I don't know. Please let me know. Like, it's very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that when we found about that, Mormons they don't drink, dark soda, but the owner of Pepsi is Mormon. Did you know that?
It's just, who knows? Who understands it anymore, okay? Anyways, so moving on. I really, really want to bring this up because, okay, so I've been super busy with being a GG. I'm a brand new GG. And
I think we're all loving it.
We're all freaking loving it, okay? So this whole, like, for the past 5-6 days, I haven't had time to get on my social media. Like, I haven't even had time to look at the reels or TikToks that people have sent me. I barely got around to that, like, last night, okay?
I call bullshit.
No, seriously, because I wouldn't even get on TikTok, and like I had like a whole bunch of reels and TikToks from like Liza and like my other friends, and I was like, okay, I'm finally gonna sit down and I'm gonna look at them. Yeah. Really funny. Well, oh my God,
what about those files?
You know what?
Emails. People, don't ever leave a paper trail. Just say.
Exactly. I mean, Pinchy Bill Clinton, who knew he was getting sucked off more than just by his wifey, La Mónica. Who freaking knew?
Hey, le gusta.
That Trompas love to get down on his knees.
But how is that even so true? Is there an email confirming it?
Yes, but this is the thing.
You never know it's AI.
True. Exactly. You never know if it's true. But the fact that he's even being accused of that is freaking hilarious. Now, I went on I like going on little political rants on my stories, and I just like.
And then after she posts it, she'll send you a message. Have you read what I posted?
Yes, because I like doing that. Anyways, and so, but the interesting emails were the ones about Epstein that he sent to Maxwell, talking about how Trompas spent like hours in a room with some
victim, an underage,
with a victim. And this is the thing. And I've said this many times. I don't really think his supporters are going to care. Even if the Epstein files get released, I don't think they're going to care. They're so far gone up that motherfucker's ass that they don't give a shit. They don't.
They don't care what comes out. I think the ones that are probably worried are the higher ups that are.
I think the people that we don't expect to be on them are on them, and I think that's who they're worried about. Like I saw a TikTok saying some girl, she was all confident about that. Well, Bill Clinton's on him. Okay, throw his ass in jail.
Exactly.
Who
Everybody
cares?
that's involved in all these crimes, they all have to go to jail.
They do, but like I said, uh, MAGA's not going to care if Donald Trump's on him. We all know that. I mean, he's made these fucking.
I saw a video. So when all these files get released, one of them said he's like, there's only two things that can happen. One of them is they're saying that Trump will have to step down.
He's not going to.
But hold
His
on,
ego's too
if
big.
he steps down, it's not going to say because of those files. He's going to step down because of some kind of like medical condition.
Oh yeah,
not because of the files.
but he's too big of a narcissist.
Yeah, and then JD whatever, and then JD will little pardon him. Because that's what they do best. They pardon idiots, and or just leave it the way it is. Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing.
He's still gonna be president, and everybody's just like for a whole 2 weeks. These files are gonna be all over everybody's social media. You'll be able to read the emails, and everybody's gonna have their their opinions about everything.
Like I said, they don't care.
No.
And at this point, I just got a little bit of entertainment knowing that he got down on his knees for Clinton, for Bubba. They call him Bubba. It was, I don't know. It's fucking hilarious.
Bubba?
I thought it was the funniest thing too. Y luego también, pues, se están peleando las señoras, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Donald Trump. I guess they started exchanging words because.
Oh yeah, he unendorsed her.
Yeah, so.
Okay, what did he endorse her for? I didn't really pay attention.
Well, because she's a politician and she's coming up for re-election. Well, anyways, I guess she wanted to run for senator, and she is really upset because he told her, no, you need to stay where you're at. Didn't want her to endorse her Senate run, and so that's why she's been going on like the rant. Like she went on The View, and MAGA hates The View. Okay, if you guys don't know what The View is,
that's the morning show.
It's that morning show with Whoopi Goldberg.
All las
señoras. It's been around for a really long time. And she went on there, and we all know it's a ploy, pero Marjorie es bien tóxica también, la pinche vieja.
Dude,
so I don't believe anything she says, pero supposedly está tan emputada because of what Trompas did and said to her. She's all like, well, fuck you, motherfucker. And she's been going on rants. And then I guess last night he was like, she's so far left, she's lost her way, I'm unendorsing her.
Yeah, so he did. Blah. He made a video about it, saying that he's unendorsing it. I was like, I guess
the girls are fighting, and it's fucking hilarious.
They're always fighting.
I feel like this whole week, aside from the very serious Epstein emails accusing Donald Trump of spending hours with an underage victim, everything else was pure fucking entertainment. Like SNL, what's that cartoon that's based off of Colorado with the character Kenny? What South Park? South Park is gonna have a fucking field day with it. Fucking love it. So there is a topic that you wanted to talk about.
Yes, and it's a very touchy topic. And it has to do with parents not accepting their child being gay or transitioning. And it's a very hard topic to discuss. And the reason why I say that is because parents, to this point, sometimes don't accept their child transitioning or being gay. And if they do, some people do accept it, and they open their child with open arms and, fully support it. But I was literally walking into a conversation at a restaurant. And the restaurant, these people, it was a table right next to us, and I was just being a chismosa because I had barely gone there. And what happened was they, I guess the parents got upset that their son, they know that, he's transitioning, but he's not allowed to be transitioning in their own home, meaning he cannot dress up as drag. So, the conversation was that, they accept that the child is their son, transitioning, but they don't want to see it. And when I say they don't want to see it, they don't want to see it when they are dressing up as drag. Cuando se pone peluca, se pone maquillaje. And I was just like, I was kind of getting annoyed because I wanted to like step in and be like, why not? That is your child. That's all you have. You should support that child, support what they're going through. But I was like, no, mejor me quedo callada. Let me stay on my side of the table and enjoy my drink. And then there was a comment made about like, well, he will never be able to have children. You could have children.
Mm-hmm.
You can still be married and have children. Just because you're transitioning doesn't mean that you can't have children. But it comes to a point that certain parents still do not accept their child if they're gay or transitioning. And to me, that was like, it just bothered me. And I was just like, why? I don't understand why they can't accept it.
You know, one of the things that your mom likes and your tias like to say to me is like, "Oh, los hijos nomás son prestados," and they really are.
They are.
Because you raise them how you feel is the right way to raise them, and there's no like better way than others. I mean, maybe there's some that are better ways than others, but I mean, at the end of the day, your child is gonna want to be who they want to be, and
Yeah.
the thing is, you either accept who they are or you accept that your child wants nothing to do with you. Like, I really do feel that when we're viejitas, we're gonna be in these old people homes.
How dare you? My child said she would never put me in old people's home.
Oh no, she already asked me what home I'm going to because that's where she's gonna put you.
Sure.
Anyway.
That's where your children are gonna put you at.
No, I just feel that these homes are going to be filled with people that with parents that their kids want nothing to do with them, and it's because
it's a very sad situation.
It's a sad situation because what I realized is that Gen Z, which is Abram, Alexia, and Diana's generation, they are the generation of boundaries. I mean, millennials like built the foundation. The Gen Z are stepping on it and saying, yes, I'm placing this boundary. And the thing is, they're in my personal opinion, there is nothing, I mean, unless they commit this horrific crime. But if one of my kids came out and told me they were gay or they wanted to transition, okay, do what makes you happy.
Exactly. You will support them
exactly
in any way you can. And you will also learn with them of, what they're doing. Because sometimes they change their, like, if it's a his, her, I don't know, verbs or, I don't know.
Nouns.
There you go, nouns. So it's confusing. And sometimes they like, I don't know. See?
Look,
but as a parent, you support your child in any way. If they're gay, transitioning, just open them with open arms because you don't
welcome them with open arms
because you don't know what can happen.
I know. I mean, the thing is, it's like they act like you're the one that's going to be doing whatever your kid wants to do. Like, who cares, man? Just love your kid the way they are. And when you love your kid the way that they are, they love you back, like unconditionally. Like, I can't imagine my kids not ever speaking to me because I don't agree with something about their lifestyle. Like, who cares? Like, as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not hurting yourself, be who you want to be. That's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with me, but it is what it is. Every time I hear, because I've been in the situation that you've been in, where you've heard other people talking about their kids and then them not accepting their kids, their sexual orientation or whatever it is. And no lie, I give them the side eye. Like, why are you talking about your kid like that? Like,
it's a very disturbing.
It is. It's like, I cannot imagine not supporting or loving my child because they chose to live their life a certain way. I cannot imagine that.
No, I couldn't either. So it was just a very disturbing conversation, and I literally like kept rolling my eyes. I was like, okay, I better get up or just ignore
You
them
know,
because it's a topic. It's
and we have family members that are part of the LGBTQ plus community. I cannot imagine my life without them.
no, dude,
Yeah,
they're
I,
they're
I can't
everything.
I can't imagine disliking them because of
Just
how they
because they're
want to.
different.
Yeah, well, they're not different, of just how they choose to live their life, or who they choose to love. That's the thing,
Who
who
they
they choose
choose to
to
love.
love. And I'm like, no, that's your life, like you're still my family. Like I
Yeah,
don't
we still
care.
accept you.
Yeah, I have friends too. I have friends that have kids that are part of the community. To me, it's like, love who you want to love, be who you want to be,
Exactly.
whatever makes you happy.
I completely agree with that. But yeah, that was just I was just like, ugh.
Yeah,
It was hard.
I know.
I was hard to bite my tongue and no decir nada. I was like, se me daba ganas de tirar el pinche y la cuchara y I'm like, cállate el hocico, cabrona.
Yeah, I would have. I'd be like, you know what? Go fuck yourself. Or I'd be like, you know what? If the president can be gay, so can your child.
You're so stupid.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're still stuck with that one, aren't you?
Bro, that's been, aside from the baby being born, that was the other highlight of my
Ay,
of
ay,
my
ay.
week. That piece of information, whether it's true or not, it's fucking hilarious. Okay.
So, do you have any pet peeves? We haven't discussed that one.
No, I don't have any pet peeves. Obviously, I do have pet peeves, pero no quiero ofender today. I mean,
¿Y ese milagro? Come on, just say it.
okay, a pet peeve.
It has to do with emails.
Not exactly emails, but don't start a fight with me 20 minutes before my shift ends, okay? Because then that means I have to sit there and I have to reply to prove my point. And I'm one of those people that
That would not drop it.
when I clap back, I cross all my T's and dot all my I's. And that is my pet peeve. I really don't like talking about work, but yeah, no empieces un pinche pleito conmigo on a Friday afternoon, okay? Like, and then, ¿sabes qué? Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to talk about it anymore porque me voy a emputar. I swear to God, I wanted to fucking, ugh. I had to bring fucking receipts, and it took me a while to look for those receipts. Anyways, do you have one?
Not a pet peeve. But why'd
you make me talk about that? I did not want to talk about it.
Because you get all excited and worked up about it, so might as well.
Anyways, let's move on. The last episode, you said that you had a chisme that continued from a previous episode.
So, I don't know which episode it was, but it had to do with the conversation of the chisme of a female that is married and was sleeping with someone else, and her husband knew.
Oh, I remember that one.
Well, apparently, shit went down. And when I say shit go down, like bad.
What happened?
So, su lover showed up to the work, hizo un escándalo.
The lover, not the husband.
Hizo un escándalo en el trabajo, but prior to making escándalo, ¿cómo se llama? En el trabajo, the Sancho decided to rent a house across the street from where she lived. Okay? We're talking stalker at this point.
But she did that.
Hold on.
She wanted to play mom to his kids.
Exactly. So that guy got a house across the street. Se enojó porque ella se fue de vacaciones and él no le dio permiso. And when I say él, I'm talking about the Sancho. Okay? She went on a girls trip. Easy as that. And was so upset about it and couldn't believe it. So he got all her shit that she would leave at his house. And her husband was outside her house doing something. Y le entrega la cosa. And el esposo was like, what? Okay, whatever. Well, fast forward, she got back from her trip. This guy literally shows up to her work to make a show. And she was like, you gotta go, you gotta go. And nope, no se iba. And cops got involved. Cops got involved. Restraining order was put. He was served. Okay. And he tried saying in court that she ran him over, and that's why he had back surgery. So at this point,
Oh,
she basically confessed to her people at work that she had to continue on the relationship with him because it was so she was scared for her life, and showed all the emails on how toxic he was and basically psycho. Y yo más,
I have so much to say, but go on.
I was just like, psycho, stalker. At this point, you let it be that way. You wanted this.
Yes.
Tú lo dejaste to go continue on. You could have ended and put a freaking restraining order on that person a long time ago, but you chose not to because you didn't want people to know. But people already knew.
You know, what did this woman expect? She was literally playing house. She would go over there, play house with that man and his kids, and she didn't think that he was gonna develop fucking feelings and, thinking like, yeah, this is my woman, this is my girl, we're together. Like, también ella bien pendeja. And you know what? Honestly, she's not a victim.
No, she's not.
In my opinion, she's not a fucking victim. Esa pinche babosa se lo buscó.
Exactly.
Sorry, girl. Sorry. Didn't mean to call you a babosa, but you sure acted like one. Because I get it. The lay was probably good, but you fucking continued it, and you shouldn't have continued it.
You should have ended a long time ago. But no, you still wanted to play, be a house in your own house and still be a mommy to some other.
What did you expect? What did you expect? You played with fire and you got burned like bad, and now your whole workplace knows about the extracurricular activity.
The sad thing about it is, like, at work, like, hizo un escándalo. And that is so embarrassing. And not everybody's just going to drop it. People are going to be fucking whispering, like, so, did you hear about that? The blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, hasta mí me dio
vergüenza. That's how it ended up on our podcast.
Because, Chisme gets around.
Chisme got around.
No. I just saw it as, it sucks.
I'm already almost done with my drink.
I know.
I've had a very, very long week.
Mind you got to be careful. The baby's coming. Mm-hmm. You can't be a borracha and holding the baby.
Oh my God. I'm not a borracha. Anyways.
So that was the chisme. I don't feel bad. I thought to me, it was funny. I was like, that's what she gets. Karma's a bitch.
It is. But I've been dying since you said in the last episode what it was. You know what I thought? I thought what? It was. I thought it was a continuation of that guy that that was sleeping with his coworker, and he caught feelings and she didn't, and she like only looks for him, and like he wanted to be more than a situationship. I really thought you were gonna. I don't know why I thought that. I thought it was gonna be like.
We get so many chismes. Like, I can't even keep up with who's who.
Oh no, there's certain ones that stick out to me. But I thought you were gonna tell me that girl no longer wants to be a situationship, and now they're officially boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh no, they cut that situationship a long time ago.
Oh, see, there you go, another.
Yeah, so that situation was done with, and yeah, he basically put his foot down and said,
"Oh, good for him. Did you find him a hoe?"
Yes, he's talking to someone.
Good for him.
And he told me I'm not allowed to call her a hoe.
Because she probably isn't. You just love that term.
I'll call her sucia instead.
No, these are your favorite words. Hoe, sucia, and zorra. And my favorite one is hood rat. I love using the term hood rat.
Let's be realistic. Sucia, zorra, hoe, that goes all together. Instead of saying their names, I was like, esa pinche zorra, anda de puta ya,
Yeah.
Like, it just goes together.
That's true.
That's our vocabulary. Like, you like cussing all the time.
I know I need to stop.
Do you?
No.
Exactly.
So, pues aquí la dejamos.
Yes.
And Thank you for watching or listening. Please like, follow, and share. Our social media links are in the description box below. And then send us your chismes.
Yes, talk about another zorra. Those are entertaining.
Or if you guys want to talk about, what's his name? How do you do them?
I don't know. You should know how to do that, Vanessa.
I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna talk about it no more. Anyways, well, everybody, thank you for watching. Cheers.